Right, next set. So, bar the obvious ones, which are the WWE DVDs that were on there. Let me just get through a lot of these. Some of them I do have Blu-rays for, so it's not just fucking hell. It's not just DVDs. I do have a few Blu-rays. And my experience with Blu-ray is I don't see a difference between that and DVD, whereas VHS, obviously, there's a fucking huge difference. One's a tape, one's a disc. And discs are just like so easy to kind of break and kind of mess up, whereas tapes, you gotta try your heart out with fucking up both cassette tapes and VCR tapes or VHS tapes. VCR for you Americans, VHS for us Brits and well, Europeans, I guess. Anyway, first one is the Lion Man. Not the huge. I do like animal documentaries. I'm not gonna lie, I do like animal documentaries, and this one is pretty good. I do like learning about, the king of the jungle, but I mean, I was given these DVDs off my brother, and I didn't really give too much of a shit. I'm not gonna lie, but when I did give them time, it was pretty good documentary, so I will give it that. It's not bad. So that's the first one. This one I remember for Christmas. Frozen Planet, the complete series, which is a really good David Attenborough documentary on basically global warming, the Arctic, Frozen Planet, stuff like that, And we're into Blu-rays. Life, narrated by Sir David Attenborough. It's basically just life, There's not much more I can say than that. It's just basically what David Attenborough is seeing, he's narrating. And that's life. Oh, and Nature's Great Events, another Blu-ray. Again, it's just events that happen in nature, narrated by Sir David Attenborough. Not much more I can say. They are really good. They are really fascinating to watch, but I wouldn't sit down and watch them over, let's say, an actual film. I need to be in probably a fucking mood to do a Sir David Attenborough documentary. Unless you've mentioned it in a fan fiction, which I definitely have. So, good times, good times. Anyway, next one is DVD, and that is all goals of the 1998 World Cup in France. I love soccer. Of course, you got Michael Owen and Ronaldo on the front cover. You've got Dennis Bergkamp and one of them on the back. And yeah, it's basically is what it is. You just get all the goals. You don't even get much commentary, which sucks ass. And it is what it is. It's just a goal fest. Goal fest DVD. And it's just nothing but goals. Fucking hell. The next set is just the wrestling DVDs that I've mentioned in the pro wrestling. One's from the 2019 Rumble to the 2021 Rumble. Bitch. Fuck me. Fucking on. Twilight. Yeah. Alright, well, to be fair, if I can try and defend myself, because, not that there isn't that much of a leg to stand on, but the first Twilight movie is actually okay. The first one. And Eclipse is actually a pretty good movie in of itself. It's just New Moon that kind of sucks rancid ass. They're not the worst book adaptation movies to be made, but they are pretty crap movies, and I don't really intend to watch them a lot of the time. Unless you really want me to watch them, then maybe I'll watch them again. Another book adaptation movie, The Girl on the Train. I honestly found this movie to be fucking weird, and I really just never got it until watching it again recently, and I kind of just found it to be still fucking weird and still just a very average movie. So I can't really say much more about it than if you like a mystery drama-esque movie, then I guess Girl on Train's for you. I think it, I think you've really got to read the book before you've got to watch the movie. It's kind of making you do homework, which a lot of the times I don't really want a book adaptation or a adaptation of something to make me do homework. To understand your movie, like another book adaptation movie. Me Before You, really fucking good movie, fucking lovely, fucking amazing romance movie, which is quite surprising because I fucking don't really like romance that much. But fuck yeah, it's a fucking great movie. It's made me cry my ass off. It's obviously got Emilia Clarke, best known for Daenerys in Game of Thrones, and also she was also in Last Christmas 2019. That movie. Fucking, it's fucking amazing. It's fucking amazing. I've never read the book, but it's a really good movie. Really good emotional movie. I've cried watching that movie, so it's fucking good. Teenage Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. It's crap. It's fucking shit. It's what it is. The second Michael Bay Turtles movie. Teenage Turtles is getting rebooted actually, in terms of the live action movies. But Rise of the Teenage Ninja Turtles is getting a Netflix movie, so there you go. Because that series was cancelled quite unfortunately by Nickelodeon. This movie, it's shit. It has WWE star Sheamus in his film debut, and his one and only film. It has Stephen Amell, best known for Arrow. It's got Megan Fox. And that's about it. It's got ugly CGI turtles, and that's kind of it. I don't know. I like some of the elements from the 80s cartoon, like bringing the Technodrome back and Krang, Shredder, Bebop, Rocksteady, stuff like that. You know, nice little references to the cartoon. But oh, Jesus Christ. It's just, it feels like a fucking kids movie, but just dressed up to meet the 12 rating on the DVD cover. It's just, it's fucking shit. The first TMNT movie, the first Michael Bay TMNT movie, 2014, was actually really good. This one was fucking shit. And I remember seeing it in the cinema, or the theatre. Fucking god awful. Detective Pikachu, this was of course the highest grossing or highest critically received video game adaptation movie till Sonic the Hedgehog in 2020. This was 2019 of course. Detective Pikachu, the first ever live action Pokemon movie based on the 3DS video game in which Pikachu talks, and it has Ryan Reynolds aka Deadpool as Pikachu. Really good movie. I quite enjoyed it. It was a really fucking good movie. It's probably my favourite Pokemon movie out of all of them, so yeah, there is that. And the last one for this part is a Blu-ray. Well, it's actually a Blu-ray and a DVD. It's the highest grossing movie of all time, Avatar, in which I actually don't mind, but I don't think it should be the highest grossing movie of all time. It's got a lot of issues, mainly with its villain, its plot. But I do love Pandora, I love the world building. I just think Avengers Endgame should be the highest grossing film of all time, in my opinion. It probably is me just sucking Marvel's cock at this point, but I personally just think Avatar's just nothing more than kind of fancy special effects, bit of a crap villain, plots kind of meh. Whereas Avengers Endgame had like 3 phases to kind of build up to it, and it rightfully deserved to be highest grossing movie of all time. But yeah, Avatar, it's the highest grossing movie of all time. It beat Titanic in 2009. It got dethroned in 2019 by Endgame. It recently got a Chinese re-release in March of 2021, and it got back the throne of highest grossing movie of all time. So there you go. Next part is the final DVD collection, so I hope you enjoy.